Coming up today, 5 books to cheer you up now that summer's over. Hey guys, it's Flea from Flea Reads. Now today I'm going to be doing kind of a book roundup of books that make me happy. Because it's the kind of time of year where I want to read something that reminds me of summer or something like that. So some of these I read during the summer, so I'm just going to go through them now. So first up we have The Heartbreakers. Now if you use Wattpad, which is like a social media where you share stories and stuff, then you may have already heard of this. It's about a girl called Stella, and she ends up getting some kind of job with this really, really popular boy band. So it's kind of like if somebody just got in with the life of a really, really popular boy band, and it's what that's actually like. Oh, yeah, wearing my EXO sweater. Good band right there. And it's really fun reading. It's not like a super challenging read, so if you just like, I want to read something that'll make me happy, but not like make me think too much, you know? So that's kind of what it's about. Next up, we have Young, Gifted and Dead. Now, those are 3 very different adjectives. It's about a girl called Alyssa, and she's just joined this really elite school, but the only reason she's there is because she has a really creepy photographic memory, and everybody else is like super, super, super smart, and yeah. A few weeks into the term, her roommate ends up dead in a lake. So she has to try and figure out, like, she doesn't believe what everybody else is saying, and she's trying to figure out the mystery and everything. So it's kind of a mystery book. But there's also a love interest, and it's kind of a love story but a murder mystery at the same time, so it's very cool. Next we have Orange Boy, which was in the Costa Book Awards. And this book is about a boy called Marlon, and he goes on a date with this girl, and it ends in like a super tragic event. And the police, it's kind of very cryptic, it's very story, but I can't really give too much away of it because it'll give away like the whole book. But the police are after this mysterious person called Mr. Orange, and they're going to use Marlon to try and find Mr. Orange. So this is the kind of book, I know it doesn't sound it sounds kind of like a depressing storyline, but it's kind of the one if you want to solve a mystery or solve like a puzzle, and it's very good for that. And it reminds me of Spain, like I said, so that's good. So this next one is called The Haters, and I actually didn't notice this before, but it's a sad face, look. And it's about 2 boys called Corey and Wes, and they're spending the summer at a jazz camp, which, who knew that was a thing? They're spending it and they hate it and they think it's really lame, they hate everything really. But then this girl called Ash comes in the story, and they decide to go on a road trip, and it's so funny because they think that a great musician is made on the road, so they're trying to hide, and it's also a bromance between Corey and Wes, and there's a romance, and there's everything, and it's very good. And I highly recommend this one for a kind of a funny, summery read. So this last one, I don't actually have the book because we listened to an audiobook of it, but I can show you who it's by. It's by the same person who wrote this book, Jenny Han, and this book is called The Summer I Turned Pretty. Now when we were in California, we had a lot of long drives from different places, so we needed an audiobook to entertain us, and we wanted kind of a summary read. So we got this book called The Summer I Turned Pretty, and it's about a girl called Belly. And every summer she goes to a beach house in some kind of obscure beach town thing. And she goes with her mother and her mother's best friend, who just happens to have 2 teenage sons who just happen to be hot. One of them is like her best friend, and one of them is this dark, mysterious guy who's all like, I'm gonna play guitar by the fire in all black. Oof, that's what I'm gonna do this evening. So this book, I really love this book because it really, 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 really reminds me of summer, because the way it describes the beach and the beach town, and they go to the boardwalk and they have barbecues and they swim in their pool and they sunbathe, and then their love interest brings something else, and there's a whole love story, and that's really good. So that one's, yeah, I recommend that. So those are my 5 cheer up books for reminders of the summer. So guys, I'm in a bit of a pickle, Rick, and I don't know what video to make next. I have 2 suggestions for you. I'm either going to do Flea's Guide to Making Friends, because I'm so good at that, and or my 2017 room tour. So you'll see a poll up there, just click on the one that you want me to do, and yep, just click on it now, yep. For now, those were my 5 cheer up books. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye! Oh, you still here? Click on my face to subscribe. Or maybe watch that video down there. Ha! Hey Flea, how are you doing? Yeah, I remember making that video. Good luck to you.